Ghana. You can mention all the way from the young ones to the big ones. They are all respected around the world. But the reason why when you ask me, say, why do I respect Shatta Wale? Why do I support Shatta Wale? Is because I respect his hustle. Anytime, sometimes people get us wrong. I'm just say, when you are an SM fan, you are against Beam. Nobody's against Beam. Nobody's against Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy is a marvelous talent. Stonebwoy is a wonderful talent. I remember 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, Stonebwoy went to the UK with Yapodo. It's one of those it's on my phone, and sometimes I play it in my car. And a raw freestyle, you could see pure talent. You can't take it away from him. He has it. But he has his own flaws. But if I don't support Stonebwoy, his craft, and I'm saying Nenyuma, it does not mean I hate him or I don't like him. You get what I mean? He's a beautiful musician. He has traveled around. He has played music from end to end. He has his flaws the same way Shatta Wale has his flaws. But I choose to follow Shatta Wale because I respect his hustle. I'm not trying to say anybody who is not Shatta Wale has not gone through the hustle too. Stonebwoy too, in Kulene and all that, he has gone through a lot to get here. It wasn't easy for him, especially coming from where he's coming from, and with all due respect, where we grew up, or in Ghana, we don't give a lot of chances to people. With all due respect to Stonebwoy, with all due respect to him, maybe he being disabled, people don't even give people dog chance because Stonebwoy, I want to say. So you have to understand that people have to work their way out to get to where they are. People had to meet a hustle. They had to meet a lot of hurdles to get there. And we cannot underestimate people's craft and also their hustle. What I want to say every time is I respect Shatta Wale and I love him because I have studied his hustle and I respect that hustle. It does not mean I don't respect other people's hustle. People like Sarkodie Dems are gossips. That's why I don't really like them. Apart from his natural talent that he has, he's a rapper. I respect him for that. Naturally, he's a gossip and a sycophant. So that is one thing about Sarkodie I don't like. There's nothing about him that entices people who are rational. He's somebody who changes his mouth, his way of lifestyle. He always looks at where the ship is going. Such people are like Judases. They are not very difficult. They are difficult to trust. That's why I have my own personal issue with Sarkodie. Sarkodie cannot be trusted. And in the music industry, all the musicians know you cannot trust Sarkodie. You will pick, when it comes to trust, you pick Shatta Wale and pick a Stonebwoy over Sarkodie because Sarkodie is a sycophant. And that does not mean Sarkodie is not a good rapper. He had a beautiful event in UK recently. So many people attended. He put up marvelous performance. But I'm talking about his character as a human being. He's a sycophant. He is just somebody who is like a snitch. He's a musical snitch. He tries to fake his life. That's the one thing I don't like about that Ingrid. But apart from everything, people are hardworking. People work hard, and we need to appreciate and respect people's hustle. Yeah, somebody like Patapaa, I love Patapaa because you see, Patapaa has struggled to get to this point. Ghanaians did not give Patapaa any chance. But Patapaa has fought everything. Recently, Patapaa Mami Frimu, I did not see any of these musicians even go to his mother's funeral. And I was watching, I was like, no, it's not right. But you see, when Patapaa came into the scene, whether you like it or not, the one corner or the by, it put some pace and some changes in our music. And a lot of people started setting up and say, hey, that's a Patapaa over here. But the reality check was that Patapaa came from nowhere and became somebody. And his music crossed nations and continents. So you cannot write him out. You might not like his style, but you cannot also write him out because in Ghana music history, Patapaa also at a point built a story that we can never forget. And we need to understand. We need to respect people's craft. Media for life. It does not mean I disrespect people's hustle. I don't. But if you ask me, in Ghana music there, when it takes Shatta Wale out, it will collapse. When you take Shatta Wale out of Ghana music, it will collapse. And let us respect that and protect that. Team,